I have learned that I can do anything. I actually didn't know that I had so much potential. I didn't know that I can be able to achieve so much in a short space of time. I was kind of limited in a small cocoon. And when I got out of that shell, I saw that there are better things out there for me. And I actually have what it takes to be what I want to become because looking at my background, I really wanted to change everything about my life, everything about my family's life, our well-being, everything. And I worked towards that. Ever since I joined Salesforce, you would go through LinkedIn. I became active on LinkedIn, and you would find people talking about the Talent Staker Career Development Program. And I started going to the podcasts as well as I did the 5-day challenge just before I wrote my admin certification. And I thought, you know what? I believe that this program is going to be life-changing for me. And I then there's this day when I reached out to Bradley, I really want to be part of this program, and he assisted me to be part of it. And I always saw how it was changing people's lives. I remember I went through about 3 testimonials. There was one for the truck driver, and I thought to myself, you know what, I'm imagining myself giving my testimony one day, in this program, and it's actually happening today. I was a bit emotional before I started this video because I was trying to think back of how I started and where I am now, because I told myself I want to be like this guy. I want to also give a testimonial about how Salesforce, how Talent Staker has changed my life. Okay, in this program, I am so appreciative of the whole branding part, which is the first part. Uh, sometimes when you are going through the program, you think, will this work? Whereby you have to, what the contents of the program are, whereby you have to be going to App Exchange, looking for consultancies that are doing Salesforce, and you're thinking to yourself, will this work? And there's a day when you commit yourself to looking for people on LinkedIn, and you're sending requests, you're sending one message about you wanting pro bono, and you're not getting any responses, But it actually grew my network. It actually grew my my fellowship on LinkedIn. I was never active on LinkedIn. I think I had about 100 connections when I started this journey. That was when I got into the Talent Staker program. I had about 100 followers. And right now I'm over 1,000 followers because of this program. So with that, the Salesforce community, yes, it's big, but it's small. How people know each other and people want to help each other. You'll be coming across posts of the same people every day. It's just one big small amazing community, because I'm sure that because of this program, there is a lot of people who know that there's Jennifer in Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe has never been really on the map when it comes to Salesforce. So the branding part was the best thing that happened to me. After that, after my profile was out there, after I followed what I was told to do about having to post, like, comment, I got an amazing network of friends, because I now call them my friends, the people that I have to interact with every day. I actually use LinkedIn more than my WhatsApp because that is my new place of comfort, LinkedIn. And so yeah, the branding part really helped, as well as the guidelines on how I can get hands-on experience. I actually managed to get hands-on experience within a month from different projects due to the networking that I was doing on LinkedIn and steps that I was given and the places that I was advised to apply to through the program. So I managed to get that hands-on experience that I needed, as well as the interview part, the job interview part. It really helped me so much, because now I knew that if I'm faced with an interview, a technical interview, I play around the hands-on that I got, and also the talent staker project. That was wonderful. It helped me know how to navigate the platform, and it gave me so much insight on how I can go about the platform. You know, it was something huge for me, because yes, when you're reading for exams, you get all the knowledge, theoretical, but for practical purposes, the talent staker project was very helpful. So I can say every element of that program is helpful. It really helped me. For that one, I would use my story, because I'm in Zimbabwe, a place which is kind of landlocked when it comes to Salesforce. And because of this program, there are people who would approach me on LinkedIn with job opportunities. And I did a lot of these interviews. Okay, I wouldn't call them interviews. I would go on chats with recruiters, with companies. And that's when I saw that, you know what, there's this Salesforce is something big. And once you put yourself out there, jobs are there. Whether you are in Zimbabwe or whether you are in Botswana, whichever part of Africa you are in, jobs are there. Because, for example, the current role that I'm in, it's an international company, but I'm doing it remotely. They've got an inclusive policy. Now I get to work remotely in the comfort of my home, watching my children, being with my family, which I didn't have that privilege for 2 years because of work. So, jobs are there, and it's just about having that confidence, reaching out. Uh, do not fear to ask if you're in the Salesforce ecosystem. Do not fear to approach someone when you're in the ecosystem, because there are people out there who are willing to help, who are willing to listen. So for my current role, someone approached me, an employee of the organization that I'm going to work for, and he said, you know what, I see that you've got the potential, and I would want to introduce you to my company, to my organization. So that is how I managed to land this job, because of this program. I was told to network. I was told to reach out to people. I was told to put myself out there, to brand myself, and someone located me. So jobs are there. Yeah. Yes, there are some transferable skills that I am taking, and anyone can too, regardless of coming from a non-tech background. As I always say, it takes the determination and wanting to change an area, a portion of your life. You can do it from whatever background you're coming from. For example, in the driving world, you find out that you meet a lot of stakeholders, you meet a lot of people along the way, you communicate with them, and you can use that in a consultancy role, because you will be meeting stakeholders as well. You'll be and you'll be meeting a lot of different people. So take that and put it in the Salesforce world. You'll be doing more of the same thing. You are running projects in the nonprofit, and in Salesforce, there are also projects. So you have a feel of how projects are like, and you're just now putting them in the Salesforce world. So there are some transferable skills that you can actually put from whatever career that you are in into Salesforce. And you don't have to be technical. I don't come from a technical background, really. But when you tell yourself that this is what I want to do, then do it to your fullest. Do not uh, tell yourself that you can't do it. Do not tell yourself that I don't have the brains for this. There are different paths in Salesforce. That's what I always tell the people that I mentor, in quotes, that there are different paths that you can take in Salesforce, and it's just about you finding where your strength is and working towards taking that path. Not everyone is supposed to be a developer. There are other roles, plenty of roles that you can do without knowing developer work, you know. One thing I really love about this career is that now I get to spend a lot of time with my family, because in my previous role, I was always away from home. I'll just get home over the weekends, uh, see my children for 2 days. I didn't have a bond with my family anymore. You know, you would see that my husband really, he's supportive, but you can tell that, well, those whole arrangement, it's really hard on him. And it was hard for me as well, because I would have to travel 220 kilometers every weekend to be with my family. You know how risky it is being on the road, and you're always tired, you're always thinking about your family. I wouldn't get to see the development of my children. I was like a stranger to them, you know. And with Salesforce, I feel from this few 2 months that I haven't been working and being at home, my children are very happy. My husband is over the moon that at least he gets to see me every day. My children are so happy that they get to see me every day, and they actually tell me, you know what, please don't go back to your previous job, you know. So it's really bringing me closer to my family. And I also see that it's going to change even our standard of living, in terms of, you know, my husband, he was taking care of us alone. You know, you would see that he won't say he's struggling, but you can tell that he just wants the best for me, you know, having to invest in my studies, having to invest in my certifications. And you can see that, you know, and this guy, he really wants me to do this. He's seen the potential in me. And I really want to change a lot in our family, you know, because of this whole investment that he has done in me. The person that I really, who has been really a part of me, is my husband. Yes, my parents are there and all, but my husband he told me, you know what, I knew that this was coming. And he always used to laugh that, you know what, I sense confusion coming your way, you know, not knowing which company to join, because I'll tell you that there are a lot of offers that I'm actually waiting for, but not now. I want to take this one that I've already taken for now. And you know, when I saw the salary, when I saw the offer letter, the salary, I asked myself, what is this really me? You know, and my husband said, you know what, I knew that this is for you. I knew that Salesforce is for you, because he's been so supportive. He never really has been in other things that I would want to do, but for Salesforce, he told me that, you know what, you're trying to explain this whole Salesforce to me, and I think it's for you. So my family was over the moon. My husband was over the moon, and I actually cried tears of joy, you know, thinking, what, I get to work, seeing my children getting this much, you know. It was a wow moment for us.